So how is it going? Dank Division, Dank Dan here, and where do I begin? So, for the past couple of weeks, we've all been playing around with the idea, is Call of Duty dead? Can other games kill Call of Duty? Is X-Defiant gonna kill Call of Duty? Well, the line that everyone has said is all but fucking true. Call of Duty is the only thing that can kill Call of Duty, and they have proven that with the tweet that they dropped earlier today. They made it official that on September 21st of this year, they will officially be shutting down Warzone Caldera, formerly known as Warzone 1. And with it, all of the movement, every last one of the blueprints that you had, every loadout you had, every memorable moment gone in an instant. Now, what exactly does this mean for the people who, let's say, had free to play and didn't access Modern Warfare 2019, Cold War, or Vanguard? This means all the stuff that you bought, you will now no longer have access to. The only way to access it would be to buy all of those games outright in order to play it. So what does this mean for the people who are playing Warzone 1 right now? It means you have a very limited window to continue playing. Because when that day comes, that's it. It's gone. You won't be able to play it anymore. But it feels weird where we're at. How do I paint this picture? Well, you know what? Let's create the timeline, shall we? It's November of 2022. We hear that Warzone 2.0 is on its way. We've seen the new map. Overall, it looks beautiful, and we're getting excited. We are then warned that with Warzone 2, that nothing is going to carry over from Warzone 1. You have it that when Season 1 of Modern Warfare 2 drops, Warzone 1 is ripped from us completely. And with it, Rebirth dies. Fortune Keep, gone, never to be seen again. Plunder disappears. And for that first entire week of Season 1, where everyone was pretty much crashing and burning, forced to play Warzone 2.0, people were disappointed, pissed off. A lot of people even uninstalled because it didn't feel right. It felt clunky. It felt off. And it led a lot of people to just sit there waiting for Warzone 1 to come back. Well, then you fast forward to roughly around, I don't know, the end of November, when Warzone Caldera dropped. In which case, all you had was the Caldera map. Again, no Rebirth, no Fortune's Keep, no Plunder, there were no trios, no duos, only solos and quads. And this was an alternative that people were able to play instead of playing Warzone 2.0. Now, for a while, it looked like things were going to keep chugging away for a little bit. So what did this mean? This meant that people were able to play. So when Season 2 of Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 dropped, you of course had the return of Resurgence. Eventually, you'd see Plunder return later on in Warzone 2. And what ended up happening is people kept going back to older Call of Duties, because there was a way to play the older CODs in safe servers, and people were staying on Warzone 1 because they liked the movement. Now I'm going to start to paint the ugly picture for you, and you're not going to like the direction that it goes in. So fast forward to roughly about a month ago, specifically May 17th of 2023. SM2 receives a cease and desist order. They're gone. And then less than a week later, X Labs shut down. Both of those going killed any COD game from, I'd say, 2018 backwards. Gone. Just inaccessible to play. Those of you who play it are going to be riddled with nothing but hackers, and if you're lucky, maybe a decent lobby. So that COD pretty much destroyed their old games. So what did that leave? That left one glimmer of light, one little light in the dark. That left Warzone 1. That left Warzone Caldera, the first game that dropped. So what happens? They decide to announce that they were getting rid of it. But before they did that, all of a sudden when Season 4 started, all of a sudden we all noticed the same thing. They changed the name from Warzone 2.0 to just Call of Duty Warzone. Immediately everyone caught on to that. So what did that mean? This is what it meant. That now they have destroyed the online servers for their own previous games. They're getting rid of their own competition within their own games by destroying Warzone Caldera. And are at this point what feels like they are trying to force everyone forward. You must play our new game. You can only play our new game. But let's face it, from day one of Warzone 2.0, now called just simply Call of Duty Warzone, people have not been happy with the product that has been put out. Now, while it is moving in the right direction, it is not there yet. It is not what it could be and what it should be. And right now, Activision is in the news for all the wrong reasons, ranging from political bullshit to the whole thing with Microsoft and Activision with their deal with the FTC and that whole fight. They are in the spotlight for every wrong reason. And they have pissed off just about every single person. Now, people are going to say, well, what do? Do we hit them where it hurts? At this point, the only people that can kill Call of Duty is Call of Duty. Not the fans, not the devs, the executives. Because let's face it, I don't put this on the devs to make this decision. There are God knows how many devs that put all this hard work and put their heart and soul into the original Warzone, the game that got us through the pandemic, only to have it destroyed in favor of a bastardized version that many people have said is a pale imitation of what was amazing. And we are only just barely seeing any glimmer of light in this. So with that being said, I want to hear in the comments section down below, where does this sit for you with Call of Duty? Because this is pretty much proven that they're willing to sabotage their own games to force you to go forward regardless of the quality of the game they are putting out. Does this mean that you're going to be looking at Modern Warfare 3 and going, heh, no? Does this also mean that if any of you are still buying bundles, are you going to be putting a stop to that, seeing as how nothing is guaranteed to carry over, and that odds are, who knows, a couple years down the road, the current Warzone might get replaced with another Warzone and nothing carries over. So with that being said, if you enjoyed watching this video, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to drop a like, as well as follow us on all of our socials. And you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing. Do it wholeheartedly. And this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.